Hello, welcome to my soul. Today we continue a journey of reason and purpose, chapter 3, as I was to know. Thank you for joining me. Through it all, that piece of my soul which ached for love fought desperately to show me it did exist, as I was to know. I lay on the floor watching cartoons. School had been as it was, another day. My mother was preparing dinner. My little sisters played throughout the house. A cousin visited us to enjoy spring break. The doorbell rang. In approach to answer, I looked through the window. A calmness overcame me, a moment of peace never known. I was introduced to a detective, a deputy, and several officers. A parent was requested, my mother. With a look of wonderment and a smile of love, greeted them. As they could only ask of her to sit, pleasantries could not be afforded. A warrant was held for the arrest of her son. A murder had taken place. A burglary occurred. A 9mm handgun was taken. John Jesus Velasquez was the accused. With every word said, I traveled deep within, tracing the path of my journey and where it had led me. For to me, reason and purpose was to die. And as a blink is but a moment within eternity, I glimpsed a truth of something, love. My mother's love for me, a love she had existed through me, her son, her only begotten son. Love, her soul bleeding of a sadness without word. Love, her spirit gasping every breath, for each is as the last. Death I pray for no longer, for within that moment I killed my mother's soul. With every tear of blood shed, I witnessed my life through her eyes. Her soul, everything is what she had given me. For 17 years I searched for love. Love awoke me with the sunrise. Love was with me throughout the 17 years, divided into seconds. Love was there. Love put me to rest as the moon arose to light the darkness. All the love was within my mother. It was I looking without. It was given the destruction of love I had desired so desperately, though not of my soul, but of my mother's soul. Ask as you shall receive. I embraced love as it burned of purity. I cried within another chance. I promised within to never sin again. I could only accept that which I had lived for. I could withdraw nothing. Within the journey, a path of selflessness I had tread upon, as it evolved, the cause of my ignorance to the effect of those dearest. A dying agony within, without my mother. I am sorry. I love you, Mom. Everything is okay. Nothing else could be expressed. I had no explanation to give which would bring about the reassurance within a knowing, for I had not done as they had been told. My mother and I were taken to the county jail for questioning of all events leading to the murder, as well as following through the next month and a half of continued existence. As seconds passed, my mother became emptied of life. Thanks is given as respect for my mother's torment be considered. As I was placed within a cell, my dying mother was taken home to await the return of my father for a business meeting. Keep him this evening. My father, a king of strength, the king of fortitude, enduring within this moment of turmoil as his son be contained, withheld, taken, removed from the reach of he and her. How may this be a possibility manifesting as reality? Be it so, reason and purpose. Be it so, the continuation of a journey. I am sorry. I love you, Pop. Everything is okay. I'm sorry. I love you. Everything is okay. These became the only expressions I could offer, give, for within all was the awakened into consciousness of something greater. My transgressions against the laws of us were realized as minimal, though the crime was of such brutality, any involvement was blameworthy, as I was to be he, though was not I, and though with truth before them was of irrelevance. For my crime was against the one which create me through reason and purpose, solely in of love. The damnation no longer withstood. Time to die of existence, to be reborn of life, love, freedom. I closed the eyes of my face as the eye of my soul opened with the inhalation of knowing the truth. Condemn as they are without stain. Afflict as if it is because of I. For it is embodied, the Creator is beside me. And as the journey continued, the flames of hell ignite, the wings of love embraced. To fear not was to be endured, to doubt nothing was to be shown, to awaken was to be reason and purpose. To be within awareness as every unconscious breath be exhaled into then. All is to be within understanding. For these signs and symbols are but direction and guide. For expression had not been gained. Lessons and teachings are to be. For within my soul I damned life, love. As with the ringing of a doorbell, both were severed from the without to the depth within. Precisely as the artist of creation could ensure that the soul given unto me would be released through its own, of itself. For but reflections, are we not? As I became the shattered mirror, as it was time. Thank you. Right on.